Mr. Agnew, and then Jim Nicholson, and then Mr. Rubik.
Well, two of those presentations make me want to commit suicide. And I'm surprised the Austrian egg producers haven't done so already, actually. Because I don't know how on earth they manage to sell their product if they have to buy non-GM soya now. And the last quote I had last August was £680 a tonne, and I just gave notice to my packer and said I couldn't do it. And fortunately, after a very tense Friday, they caved in and said you can get your soya from wherever you want it. But we had to go right to the wire on that. But anyway, you're still here, so you're managing somehow. But we have a real problem here, don't we, in that the EU has said to its entire egg industry, you must raise your costs by 7%. And then over the next few years, we are going to expose your customers to eggs that are a lot cheaper than you can produce them for, and we still expect you to remain competitive, which is absolutely impossible. And I'm not just thinking about the situation in the UK, actually. I'm thinking about Bulgaria and Romania and Hungary, these countries that border the Ukraine, where it would be so easy for the Ukrainian producers to send eggs into those countries, and the industries in those smaller EU countries would simply stop. Now, if tariffs are going to be a bad and dirty word, there is only one other way around this, and that is education or naming and shaming. The major retailers in Europe do need to be made aware of this. And I understand from the way we've been talking about these TTIP negotiations that there's a reluctance to label these products as exactly how they are produced. And I think that our customers have got to be informed of that. Otherwise, that is the end of the egg industry in Europe. People want cheap food. You can't blame them for that, particularly in this recession. And by killing our own egg industry, we simply throw more people out of work. And you're right to come here and talk about it. Naming and shaming is one way of doing it as far as I can see. But in order to do that, you have to be able to label the products. And the supermarkets have got to be in a position where they can say, we are not buying anything from anybody that isn't properly labelled. Because, as you pointed out, the Polish man pointed out that 69% of your consumers in Poland, they don't even know about this. And so we could find the industry just quietly going by default. And I'm reminded so much of our pig industry in the UK when we unilaterally said we will not have sow stalls and tethers, and we simply exported our industry to those countries that did. So the Commission has a huge responsibility here. You have marched your men up to the top of the hill. Don't push them all the way down. Bankrupt. Thank you.
Then what I would like to mention also is that, because something was mentioned about quality, we have high quality standards, and we have quality standards for marketing eggs on the market. So they are clearly quality labeling that is linked to eggs. And also, it was mentioned, we have also a very good system to identify the origin of eggs, and also the farming system that is used when a consumer basically is buying eggs. So this is what the Commission has been doing regarding the sector. And again, we have very good feedback regarding the quality standards and also the labeling standards that are enforced now for eggs, for shell eggs. Regarding egg products, because it was mentioned several times that there was, I would say, a will from certain, from different parts of the sectors to have a better, I would say, identification of the origin of the egg products. As you know, there are currently a study that is carried out by the Commission on processed food and also on, and this study will aim to prepare a report on the way food and in particular single ingredient products or food where there is at least 50% of an ingredient will be studied. And a report will be submitted to the EP and the Council to basically presents the result of the study and also present different options. In this study, the egg products will be included, and we will start from this report and see what kind of actions can be carried out. Thank you very much.